Each week on the Withering Effect Minecraft Podcast, we ask our Discord community to pick between 3 mobs, biomes, structures, or items for our hosts DuDs and Jimbo to improve during our Mending Minecraft segment. Here's the winners for episodes 154 to 157.
This week we asked you to choose between one of 3 mobs for us to discuss and improve. Your choices were Pig, Spider Jockey, and Evoker.
And the winner of Mending Minecraft this week is... Pig.
I definitely thought Spider Jockey was going to win it.
Yeah, me too. That's what I'd have guessed. Evoker's relatively new.
Yeah, well, no one likes messing with the Evoker.
Yeah, Pig's been around for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
When did it first come out? I had it here. It should be in my notes, really. You know, that should probably be in my notes.
It was early, but not early.
Oh, no, it was early because the creeper was supposed to be a pig.
Oh, yeah. Never mind. You're correct.
It says August 20th, 2009 showed a failed pig model. Moch commented, "It looks creepier than animated when animated. Haha. I'll keep it for a creepy creature." Didn't know that. So, I mean, I knew it was a failed pig, but then 2 days later, the pigs were teased on the world of Notch. So, yeah, came out pretty early, August 22nd, 2009. Man, that doesn't show our age then.
I was still in college.
So, a few things else about the pig. Pig is a common passive mob found in most grass biomes. Pigs are a source of pork chops and can be equipped with a saddle to be driven. Pigs spawn in groups of 4 above grass blocks at a light level of 9 or more in any grassy overworld biome, except in snowy plains, meadows, and wooded badlands. Pigs drop 1 to 3 pork chops upon death and yield 1 to 3 experience points. Pigs can be bred using carrots, potatoes, or beetroot. They can also be led with those and a carrot on a stick. While riding with the saddle, you must have a carrot on a stick in hand to control the movements of the pig. When a pig or piglet is struck by lightning, it transforms into a zombified piglin or zombified piglet. And that's all I got for the pig.
One thing that I think everyone can agree on is the muddy pig texture. We all kind of like that from Minecraft Earth. Even though we didn't play Minecraft Earth, I thought the texture was amazing. I want it. Of course, that goes against, like, pig nature. Pigs are actually relatively clean animals. I mean, they're still wild animals, but they do prefer to be clean. So a muddy pig kind of goes against that, but the texture was so good. It stinks that it's gone.
Yeah, I think humans just put them in muddy areas.
Well,
that's what makes them muddy.
It comes from the fact that pigs don't sweat, so they use the mud and stuff to keep cool.
Okay.
So if you have a pig in a warmer climate, it would kind of make sense for them to be covered in mud.
Yeah, and we got mud blocks now.
And we have mud blocks now. Ta-da!
It's like a mud mask women use to...
Yeah, exactly.
You know, get their facial features right. That's what pigs do.
Some other things that I found on pigs that I think is cute, and we should have a mother pig will sing to their babies. So we have like the screaming goat and all that stuff. Now, I think that would be kind of cute to have mama pigs making noises to the...
Singing Rockabye Baby.
Yeah, something like that. I mean, we also have piglins doing a dance after a hunt and stuff. So having something like this would be a cool little expansion to life in the game.
Yeah, pigs seem to be supernatural in this game anyway.
Right? Also, pigs have an excellent sense of direction. So I thought you could use pigs to lead you places. Like, well, and they also have powerful noses. So that's the second thing. So if you were to feed a pig a carrot, maybe it would lead you to more carrots or potato or something like that. And that could be a way to find villages. Instead of just stumbling on them.
Yeah, it's nice. I mean, odds are you're going to stumble upon one, but
right,
it'd be way more fun.
Exactly. But that's all I really had. I know a lot of people are going to want the Technoblade renaming texture hidden feature thing and
Easter egg
yet. We really haven't had a player-based one of those, so I didn't include it. And plus, I feel like you would need to do that for a lot of other ones. We just had TFC pass this past week. So,
right. Rest in peace, TFC.
Yeah. They would definitely deserve something like that. They were a great addition to the Minecraft community, and it's sad that we've lost them. So I don't know. I feel it's just better to leave that to devs because it's going to start to get a little crazy.
Yeah, if you just started, I mean, there'd be Easter eggs all the time by the time it hit.
Exactly.
2040, they'd be everywhere.
Exactly.
And once the game gets older, the players get older, and the life, moves on.
Yep. Not to mention you have major content creators who haven't passed. They've just stopped playing Minecraft. Are you going to do something for those guys too?
Mm-hmm.
This week, we asked you to choose between one of 3 biomes for us to discuss and improve. Your choices were the Snowy Taiga, Bamboo Jungle, or Deep Ocean.
And the winner of Mending Minecraft this week is... Snowy Taiga.
All right.
Snowy Taiga had 22 votes, Bamboo Jungle with 13, and Deep Ocean with 11. Congratulations, Snowy Taiga. A few things about it before we start. Snowy Taiga is a snow-covered biome that comprises, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, comprises. I've never used that word. Biome that comprises a forest of spruce trees, ferns, and large ferns, usually generating adjacent to or within snowy plains. Structures such as villages, igloos, and pillager outposts can generate here. Now, after doing a little more digging, villages and pillager outposts only generate on bedrock in this biome. Yeah, for Java players, you won't get any villages or outposts there. Some notable mobs that spawn in the Snowy Taiga are wolves, rabbits, and white foxes. Similar to the Taiga biome, the snowy variant can generate ferns, sweetberry bushes, and spruce trees also. I think I mentioned that in the first line. But yeah, same thing as a Taiga, just snow.
Just snowy.
That's it.
So I wanted to use the Snowy Taiga as a way to show off more features, because that kind of seems to be the thing Mojang does now when they're putting structures in areas. It's let's try to show off some of the things you can do in Minecraft. So my first thought was log cabins with stripped wood, so then people could learn you can strip logs.
Okay.
I thought that was a cool thing. Maybe make the villages, make villages in Snowy Taiga. Well, I think there are villages in Snowy Taiga, right?
I guess it would be like a snowy plains outside the Taiga.
Well, I mean, in your structures, it literally says villages, igloos, villager outposts.
Yeah, in bedrock. Yeah, you can get that in bedrock villages.
Okay. Well, yeah, do some log cabins.
Log cabins is perfect for the Snowy Taiga scene.
Mm-hmm.
I do like that.
My next thing was ice fishing huts.
Yeah.
Finally give the fisherman villager its own structure. I thought that could be very cool and remind people of fishing in Minecraft because it seems to have been forgotten.
Mm-hmm.
Just could be on a frozen lake, hole in there, and you can find a fishing island. It doesn't have to be big or anything like that. It's just a cool little structure. And finally, instead of adding a mob to this area, I want to add a flower specific to this area. And that's the witch hazel flower. It's a very cool looking flower, but it also has some healing properties. So I thought you could make a potion and maybe that could resist, what is it when
get withered?
Well, yeah, the withering effect was one I was thinking of, but when the husks hit you, that hunger thing.
Like the ball and chain? That's slowness.
No, that's strays.
Okay. Yeah. Where the hunger becomes green.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure when husks get you.
Is it when they get you? I think it's when you eat rotten flesh.
No, I think that happens too.
Okay.
But I know the husk gives you an effect. Either way, the witch hazel could be crafted into a potion. I don't know, a potion of prevention or something. And it keeps those attacks from actually hurting you. Because we already have a way to get rid of them after they happen. You drink the milk and you're fine. But if you could have a way to prevent something like this from happening, it could be cool.
And potion of prevention just rolls right off the tongue.
It really does. What are you talking about?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've never seen a witch hazel flower.
They only grow in the snowier areas, and they've got kind of like a maroon ball with little yellow dangly bits.
This could possibly give us dye.
Maybe.
I guess, even berries, those sweet berries, you think give us red dye. They don't.
I thought dye originally, but I was like, we don't have too many flowers that have medicine properties, even though that's where we do get a lot of medicine things from.
Yeah, plants.
Herbs, plants, all that stuff. So it's like, why don't we add that into the game a little bit and not just rely fully on magic potions?
Yeah.
Even though you're using this to create a magic potion.
Yeah, and dye's too easy.
Yeah.
That's too easy. This is Mending Minecraft.
Mm-hmm.
There's not much in the Discord about it.
No.
No one wanted to change it. They wanted to see us change it.
They did. I really think the things I've added could be cool. They're not showstoppers. They're not going to make you want to run to the area. Maybe the witch hazel would, but I thought they were great add-ons to the area without really changing a ton of stuff. So, yeah.
Yeah, the only thing like really unique about it is like the snow fox.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's the only place you can find it. So it does have that going for it.
Nice.
Well, the white fox. Yeah, snow fox.
Mm.
Trying to think if there's anything else I could add. I'm sure there's more, but
yeah, when I really was thinking about it, I was coming up with some crazy stuff, like especially when it came to mobs and stuff. And I just wanted to peel it back and not get too crazy. Let's really think about what Minecraft needs at this point and what direction Mojang's already taking it. So that's where the log cabins and fishing hut came from. And then I thought we could use some more potions and stuff. And that's when I thought, well, instead of a mob, let's add a flower. Because flowers have medicinal properties, or some flowers have medicinal properties. And yeah, it worked out pretty well, I think.
Mm-hmm.
This week, we asked you to choose between one of 3 structures for us to discuss and improve. Your choices were the ancient city, a village, and buried treasure.
And the winner of Mending Minecraft this week is Buried Treasure with a lot of votes. It's got 30 votes.
I had to hold myself back because while we were waiting for the drum roll, I wanted to yell bees just to mess with your head.
Yeah, why would you do that?
I told you.
But
Delirious Duds. He's sleepy.
Oh, yeah, Delirious Duds. It's got a ring to it.
It does.
The ancient city had 5 votes, which is, pretty new.
Yeah.
And 9 for the village. The village has been up there a while.
Yeah.
I think.
Carl will correct me on this, but it feels like it always loses.
I feel like it's every week.
Well, obviously it loses. It won't be in the vote if it wins.
Right.
Loser village.
Few things on the village. What? Oh my good. Delirious Jimbo over here.
Yeah.
So a few things on buried treasure before we get started. Buried treasure is a natural generated structure that consists of a buried loot chest. The chest buried primarily in beaches and rarely in the ocean floor. Buried treasure is the only source of the heart of the sea, which can be used to craft a conduit. Buried treasure can be located using explorer maps that you can get from sunken ships. You can get them from ocean ruins. Yeah, you can find those there. In Java Edition, buried treasure always generates at chunk coordinates 9 out of 0 through 15 on both the X and Y and Z axis, and they are always facing east. It's a fun fact. And in Bedrock, buried treasure always generates at the chunk coordinate 8 out of 0 through 15 on the X and Z axis. Thought that was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't know all that. And some notable loot inside these chests are prismarine crystals, TNT, emeralds, diamonds, and of course the heart of the sea.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
You can get like gold and iron in there also. Some fish.
Some lapis.
Lapis? I don't think you can.
Not in the buried treasure. I know it's on the sunken ships.
Yeah, it's on the sunken ships, not the buried treasure.
Anyways, I'm not going to fix the treasure in the chest because I believe buried treasure is actually a good loot, especially for early game.
Yeah.
Like the amount of people who just get in boats and go hunting for treasure early game is crazy high. So
yeah, you can find those on day 1 if you really want to.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, there's diamonds in there if you need quick diamonds.
Yep. So I'm going to concentrate on more or less the structure itself. The easiest fix that I want to throw out there is combining it with desert wells. Desert wells are horribly underwhelming. Who wants one source block of water? You can't even make a source row or an infinite water source with said source block. So yeah, useless.
Mm-hmm.
Combining it would be a good idea. And let's not forget, pirates would use structures to bury their treasure. They wouldn't just randomly bury their treasure on a beach. I mean,
Well, let's have a map with an X on it.
unless they have a map with the X on it. But yeah, combining it with desert wells, 2 birds, 1 stone, I think that'd be cool. Another thing, which I wouldn't think would be in the game until we saw Ancient Cities, the skeleton skull. Maybe have that sitting near where buried treasure is, and maybe it'd be like a 1 in 20 thing. So a 1 in 20 chance you have a skeleton skull spawn on the near the spot of the buried treasure.
Like underground or on the beach?
On the beach.
Okay.
I thought that could be cool.
Possibly be a bad idea to put them in the chest either.
That's true.
You know, maybe find a skull and bones in the chest. I don't know. Who's going to bury a skull?
The chests are already filled with so much loot, yeah.
Right.
Granted, the skeleton skull is a good piece of loot. I wouldn't mind that. And finally, create a special chest texture for treasure chests.
Yes. I like that one.
It would bring in some more cool decorations while also still being useful. I really like the idea.
Maybe it can't be crafted. It can only be found.
That is another good thing, because there are a lot of buried treasure in the Minecraft world, so it's not inconceivable that people would go around finding treasure chests just for the texture.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you're not probably not going to have a storage system of treasure chests, especially if they hold the same amount of items.
Right. There's nothing special other than their texture, the way they look.
Yeah, I like that idea.
I do too.
You just find a regular old chest in the ground, but no, it's a treasure chest. That'd be cool.
Yeah. That's all I got. Mending Minecraft, I think that was a good one. I think that I had fun coming up with ideas for that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I love when they gave us the buried treasure.
Yeah.
Thought that was a really cool thing.
Mm-hmm.
It fits perfect in the game.
It really does. This week, we asked you to choose between one of 3 items for us to discuss and improve. Your choices were the helmet, the spyglass, and the boat.
And the winner of Mending Minecraft this week is... Spyglass. It's really wasn't all that close. Our votes are getting pretty slim, I noticed.
You guys aren't voting as often.
Mm-hmm. Maybe it's because the breaks we took.
Maybe.
Don't see many Minecraft coming. Don't even know it's there.
And there's a lot less news and stuff happening with the fact that live's right around the corner.
Yeah, it's true. So the Spyglass won with 17 votes. Helmet had 9 and 8 for boat. A few things on the Spyglass. A spyglass is a tool used to zoom in on distant objects, crafted with 2 copper ingots and 1 amethyst shard. A square, how do you pronounce that? Vignette? Vignette. What is a vignette?
Pretty sure that's French.
Yeah, I'm trying to read English. I can barely read English. They're giving me French word.
We've already gone over. We can't read scripts.
Yeah, like what? So a square vignette is applied when in use, similar to the effect when wearing a curved pumpkin. So yeah, you're losing peripheral view. Yeah, it's a square view looking through the zoom part. The player is slowed down while watching through the spyglass. And that's all I got. This item is relatively new, so there's not too much on it. It's a good zoom, though.
And I will say, I did see Carl. The reason we have such little votes is because Carl put the vote out late. We'll chalk it up to Carl has been really busy these last couple weeks. And Omni, who's in the chat live, is saying it's French-ish. Doesn't mean the same thing as in English.
What would you call that in English?
In English, you'd call it a vignette.
Okay, I mean, that square thing. Is there an English word for it, or is it just...
Border?
Yeah, I guess border.
I don't know.
I'm going to start using that word now.
Do it.
Vignette. I'm going to use it all the time. I'm going to use it at work. You're not going to know what the heck I'm talking about.
So, fixing the crossbow, I have to bend my rule about making new things.
You said fixing the crossbow. It's a spyglass.
Fixing the spyglass, again, had to bend my rule, making new things.
Bending and mending.
Because it's a spyglass, and it does what it says it does, and it does it pretty well. Honestly, I like the spyglass. I think it's very cool.
Mm-hmm.
Texture's awesome. And I do use it over the zoom key every once in a while, so I won't complain about that. The reason I said crossbow, though, because one of my fixes is to attach it to the crossbow for ranged accuracy. I think we've mentioned this several times. It would give the crossbow a purpose, because right now, a crossbow is not better than a bow. Even if it does more damage, you can put more arrows downrange before you can do the same damage a crossbow can. And I think the best way to do it is look at damage per second. This is what they use in the FPS to balance some of the weapons in there. Mojang should look at that when comparing the crossbow to the bow, because crossbows, it's worthless.
Yeah, the whole loading thing, reloading your weapon with an arrow, I just don't like it.
Yeah. I had the idea, Fradrock's mentioning a compass in chat, or not compass, a telescope. This is the worst part about doing this at the very end of the weekend at night. Brain is fried. But I love the idea of a telescope. The problem is everyone's night sky is based on a texture pack, which means constellations could be out of whack and everything like that. I thought about doing something like a camera, but then that feels too out of place. Plus we can take screenshots. So the final thing I came up with was combining a spyglass with echo shards will allow you to see through the warden's darkness.
Oh, okay.
And I thought this was a good idea because, one, the spyglass slows you down when you look through it, so you already can't move super fast, and two, you can now fix something that's hindering you.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was kind of cool.
Yeah, be one way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed that when using the spyglass, I've used it like all season. I don't use it all the time, but when I do realize I need it, I use it. But with voice chat and the optical zoom, what is it? Optifine, really, but we use something else. It doesn't, like when I hit V or C or whatever it is to zoom, my voice chat has the same button. So I'm not able to use the zoom unless I switch my buttons, and I've just been too lazy to do that. So I'm like, screw it, I'll use the spyglass. So I've been using the spyglass lately, and I noticed maybe there's one thing that they could fix, and that's the not being able to see through any fog. Like the fog effect. Yeah, you can't see through. You still get that fog, and if you zoom in on the fog, it's like I don't know, just it looks like the fog's a little closer.
It would be a hard fix because that's obviously rendering animations.
Right.
So the only thing I could think you would have to do is a lot of video games, they have this like cone vision. So they only render what would be in this cone. So my thoughts would be if you look into the spyglass, maybe you have a slower animation to open the spyglass, and maybe that would give enough time to de-render what you're not looking at and render a higher distance in the direction you are looking at.
Ooh, there's something there. Yeah, while you're looking through there, things can render things elsewhere.
Yeah.
Like away from you. Like it sees your character as over there now.
Yeah, I don't know how hard it would be to do it. I would have to assume it would be a pretty much pain in the butt to get it done.
Yeah, probably be a little hard on the GPU or CPU also. Try to render in more.
If you're de-rendering everything you're not looking at, it honestly should make it easier.
Oh, right. Yeah. Well, I guess rendering new things always was like a little more effort on the GPU.
Fredrock suggesting the need for the spyglass to give you some sort of advantage in finding in cities. That's a really good point too.
Yeah.
And doing it my way in the de-rendering what you're not looking at and rendering further what you are looking at would be perfect for finding in cities.
Mm-hmm.
Good point.
Yeah, normally I'd up my render distance if I really wanted to.
Yeah, because you're in the end, you're not loading a bunch of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Let us know what you think of our improvements and share your own in the comments below. You can listen to the full versions of these episodes by following the links in the description or anywhere you listen to podcasts. Thank you for joining us on this Mending Minecraft recap.